What's up, guys? We are here at the field today with the Stryker, and this is a new print on the Stryker. I said I was gonna make a gray one, all fancy, with the clear dome, which I will show on a video how to make that. And so I'm all ready to go here with the FPV. So I have an O3 Air in there. It took a little while to figure out how to get that thing working, but it works now. And first thing I'm gonna do is do a quick flight, just flying it, because this is obviously it's a brand new print, so I have to fly it first before I do attempt FPV. And I got Chad here to help me. He's my spotter, so everything is by the books. He's my line of sight guy. He might actually follow me in his, but we have another spotter in the car. So I'm gonna throw this thing up real quick and hopefully we get a good flight. Let me just double check the CG, because that is always the demise. Okay, backside of the nubs. All right, quick flight. Bring her in, switch batteries, and get FPV going. That'll be a first, and I'm excited to do it. All right, hold it by the back, just like that. It was easy to launch before. It's flying good. Just trimming it in. Now I am running this with a 1300 4S. And I have an 850 4S for the O3 Air unit. And it's handling all the weight really nice. I just want to get my off throttle glide. It's down a little bit. All right, that's good. Cool. I'm happy. It's all trimmed. Beautiful. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pause this here. Plane is ready to go. There's nothing needs to be done. Just some fine tuning on the O3 Air mounting situation. For the most part, it mounts right now. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's got a little PLA printed bracket, H bracket, for the O3 Air camera. And then I have a little Velcro mounting. And then I have, and I do have some NACA ducts cut in here for cooling, because the O3 Air gets really hot, and a lot of people warn me about that. So I'm going to hopefully get this thing flying, and the next thing you see is through the dome lens. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we are about to go up in the air here. So there's obviously no audio because it's just coming from the goggles. So I'm ready to hand launch it here. Surprisingly, look at that. I just put the goggles up on my forehead, threw it. Lots of rookie things, like I didn't really get the strap tightened, so I'm barely able to even see the image because the strap wasn't fitting my head right. So there's like a whole bunch of things. The biggest thing that I can say is the clarity is even better than what you're seeing. So I would say it's like 15-20% better. It's not noticeably better, but what you see here, it's a little bit, I can see myself better than you can see me on the bottom right there. So the biggest thing, and this is the weird part, and it's obvious that, I've never had to deal with this. Like I have an Avata 2, I have a Mini Pro 4 DJI drone, and quadcopter, and you don't have to worry about going too slow. With the fixed wing FPV, you have to worry about stalling. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't go below half throttle. So a few times I was actually starting to nose up a little bit and not stall, but like go a little bit too slow. So you have to stay at at like 60-70% throttle all the time, and that's really the safest way to go, because you know you're not gonna stall the plane or anything like that, because there's no airspeed indicator. You don't know how fast you're going because you can't see it. So yeah, I'm just and another thing that I noticed is you can't fly with the same expo and roll rate and pitch rate as you normally would when you are flying line of sight, because you're not flying like aerobatics and like ripping around. You need to have something really stable. Like right here, I'm just trying to get it to be nice and smooth. We did have some wind come in. It was like maybe 10 or 12 miles an hour, so it was pushing it around, making it wobble. But for the most part, I'm very happy with how this flew. I was just really just like flying a circuit, staying 20% from the edge of the field just in case something went wrong, and something does go wrong. I had my control horn actually come loose from my right elevon, and I think it's right here. Yep. So right here, my control horn went loose, and blammo, that was it. So unfortunately, I lost the plane. It was a pretty bad crash, and yeah, I'm gonna show that here. This is the wreckage field, and yeah, it was a shame, but you know what? Overall, it was a great experience. The plane flew great. First time FPV pilot, first time FPV platform with the Stryker, flight with the Stryker, and couldn't be happier. So thanks to Chad for being my spotter and helping me out, clean up the stuff. But listen, this thing is a great platform overall. I'm just doing some final touches on the FPV mounting stuff, and hope you guys like it. Thanks.